Hello everyone, this is John from Coins, RPGs, and more. In this video, we're going to continue our solo role-playing game adventure using Swords and Wizardry Continual Light. And in our previous session, Addy and Rafi had encountered... what's her name? Oh, there it is. Elsbeth. They encountered Elsbeth, a wounded woman in the sewers who was in the process of being murdered by a member of the Red Bandits. Rescuing her from the Red Bandit, they attempted to escort her safely out of the sewer, only to have her get attacked by a giant rat that managed to run past Addy, and unfortunately she seems to have passed away after hitting her head on the wall. Now, let's pick up the story from there. Rafi, still holding Elsbeth's body, her lifeless body in his arms, looks at her and shakes his head. "Oh, you fool! You shouldn't have followed me. You shouldn't have come. Now look what's happened to you. Damn those bandits." "Rafi," Addy says, "who was that? What does she mean to you?" "Well, never mind that now. That's a tale best told over a pint in the inn. Let's go." And he gently picks up the body, and they start making their way out again once more. Oh, Addy also collects the tail from the rat that was killed, bringing her to a grand total of 4. One only needs one more. After they exit the sewers, they encounter a guard patrol. The guard patrol had been looking for them. They see an Addy hails them down. "Pardon me." "Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you again." "Oh, great. Same guard. Hi. So, we're done. But we encountered a member of a gang known as the Red Bandits down there, and they were attempting to murder this woman. They failed, but then one of those giant rats finished the job." "Oh, that seems mighty suspicious. You're gonna have to come with us." "But you're gonna have to come with us. Where's the body?" "It's further back in there. Just go straight, take a left, then keep going straight, and you'll take a right. And then another right, and then a left, and you'll come to where the body is. We left it lying there just so someone could find it." "Excellent." The guards take the 2 of them into custody and suspicion of maybe they were the ones who killed this woman. They take the body and back to the station, while 2 guards venture into the sewers in order to confirm that there is a dead Red Bandit. About an hour later, at the guard station, the Red Bandit's body has been discovered. Let's see. Do the guards suspect that Addy and Rafi are the ones who killed the bandit? No, they're the ones who killed Elspeth. Do they suspect that? I'm going to say it's likely, because this is... No. This is going to be a 50-50. They did provide a decent story, and they probably could have talked to the inn and confirmed that Addy is going down into the sewers in order to earn her rat tails. She has rat tails. She has proof. So let's call it 50-50. That's a 3. If I recall, it is no, but. Let's make sure. 3 is complication. All right. Complication. The red bandit that they killed. The body is presented upon a slab, and Addy is brought in when they to view the body. The guard captain looks at her. Is this the red bandit that you killed? Yes, but it was in defense of the woman we turned in, the dead woman. Yes, unfortunately, but the giant rat did for her. You saw their bodies? We did. We saw giant rat bodies. Now, normally, a dead bandit is not a big deal. We might even have thanked you. Unfortunately, this dead bandit isn't actually a member of the Red Bandits. What? And the guard is going to turn over the bandit's right wrist. And there is a tattoo there. Or at least a smudged mess where something that might have been a tattoo would have been at one point. The guard captain takes their thumb and rubs it along, rubbing off the ink, revealing that this was never a tattoo, but simply a clever drawing or an inking upon the skin. All red bandits carry this tattoo. It's a means to mark their membership in the gang, and so they can tell who each other are. It's like a calling card. You flash your tattoo, people know who you are. This one isn't a tattoo. It was drawn on, which means that this person went to some extent to disguise themselves as a Red Bandit, but is not actually a member of the Red Bandits. This is the son of the local magistrate. Addy is taken aback. But he was attacking that woman. Yes. He has been in and out of trouble for some time. A troubled youth. According to the magistrate, he was turning everything around and finally becoming a more upright member of society. Now I get to tell the magistrate that their son is dead. They're going to want to know why. Given the strangeness of your story, and the fact that you are not a registered member of the Adventurers Guild, you are on your own. I highly suggest you carefully consider your next steps, because if I am required to find out who killed this person, I will be coming. We never had this conversation. Do you understand? Addy looks at the guard captain, shock written large upon her face, not comprehending everything. Well, does she comprehend? Is she picking up what this guard captain is throwing down? I believe that's a wisdom check. Let's find out. That's a 19. She is not comprehending what this guard captain is throwing out. She doesn't. I mean, I will. Of course, I will. I will. You know, I don't understand. But it was self-defense. I'll be exonerated. Of course, I'll be exonerated. Guard captain. You may go for now. Don't leave the city. If I need to find you again, I'll look for you at the inn tomorrow. There will be guards posted to make sure you don't leave. Do you understand? I, I, I mean, well, why aren't I under arrest? Good question. Okay. Guards! And the guards come in. Put her in the cell with the other one. We'll deal with this in the morning. Addy, still pretty dumbfounded about the whole situation, is taken away and put in a cell with Rafi. Rafi looks up. So, what did you tell them? I told them the truth. And where did it get you? Here. Well done. Now I'll never find the murderers. What are you talking about? The reason why I'm out here, the reason why I've been trying to find someone to go on an adventure with me. I thought you just wanted to help me get rat tails. That was the beginning. That was the hook to get you involved. The dwarf just shakes his head. Okay. I'm not an aspiring adventurer. You lied to me. That's your... Okay. I used to serve Baron Angel. Baron Angel, local lord in these areas. I know who the Baron is. Yes, you do. Maybe that's the only thing you do know, Addy. I resent that. I resent your lack of understanding of what's happening here. What's happening here is that we're accused of killing the magistrate's son. Great. Great. Just great. Great, great, great. I'm trying to find the person who murdered Baron Angel's young daughter. Why didn't you say so? Wait, his daughter's been murdered? Yes, but it's a secret. For now, until it gets blown out of proportion by someone like you opening their mouths. The dwarf just grumbles. Your accent's changed. You think I talked like that the whole time? Come on, I was putting you on. I was trying to disguise who I am. Oh, well, I suppose that makes a certain amount of... No, that doesn't make sense. Whatever. So, how did she... who killed her? That's what I've been trying to figure out. I thought maybe they were some of these red bandits. But now I hear from the guards that, and from you, that the red bandit wasn't really a red bandit. So it makes me wonder, who the heck were those people that killed the little girl? And that squire fellow. Squire fellow? Yes, her body was discovered on the side of the road a couple days ago. Some young squire-looking fellow was on the road next to her. Looked like he'd been robbed. Someone's taken his armor and his weapons. Just a bit of stitching on his undertunic with identified He came from deeper in Avalon. Someone's going to wonder where that person came from at some point. I thought maybe it was the Red Bandits that did this. Maybe they were looking to make some coin. Maybe they tried to kidnap her and it went bad. I don't know. But Elsbeth and I, we were servants. Our job was to take care of the little girl and keep her safe. But she got away from us one day while in the woods, and we went looking for her. By the time we found her, it was too late. And you told the Baron. Of course I told the Baron. The Baron is the one who basically told me that I'm sacked until I managed to find out who killed his daughter. Basically, come back with the guilty party or don't come back at all. Elsbeth got the same message. We were gonna try to work together, but she hates my guts, or hated my guts. So wouldn't. Said it was my fault that the girl ran off because I'm the one who taught her how to climb trees and track animals. That's just... I don't understand who would kill a child. I don't understand that at all. And now I'm stuck here with you being accused of another murder. Isn't life grand? All right, something is going to happen at this point to change the scene, because this is going to get a little boring if they continue going back and forth on things. Let's roll for it and see what that is. Something is. A 3 and a 4. A 3 and a 4 on our chart. A 3 and a 4 on the chart is something hinders the heroes. About an hour later, the door opens, and Addy and Rafe are dragged out in front of the magistrate. The magistrate looks at the two of them and then looks at the body of their son. The magistrate, she looks... I'm told that my son was disguised as a bandit, and your report says that he attempted to murder someone, had already stabbed them once, and you killed him in defense of this person. Is that correct? Addy nods her head. Yes, ma'am. That is correct. Rafe just grunts and nods. Magistrate puts her hand on her forehead. I know who my son was. I know that he was troubled. And I know that the woman that he tried to kill is now also dead. The captain has spoken for you. Said that there are no prior concerns listed in either of your names. Your mother Adelaide, your mother is spoken well of. Your service to the Baron is also known to me, Raphael. Given these things, I am disinclined to recommend execution for the murder of an official's family member. However, there must be some balancing of the scales. Clearly, the two of you are dangerous. The Adventurers Guild has confirmed that you are not members in good standing and do not have a license to do the kind of things that you have been accused of doing. Non-adventurers are permitted to kill monsters like the giant rats. They are not permitted to kill other people, save in direct personal self-defense. There is a strangeness in this case. The person who was supposedly being murdered is dead. For all I know, you are the guilty parties, and simply my son was in the wrong place at the wrong time. The captain doesn't believe this. In deference to your service, and to the opinions of the good captain, you are both hereby banished from Hassenberg. You return upon pain of death. Be gone from the city before nightfall, or I will send the guard after you personally. Do you understand? Addy, her face grown pale. Yes, Mom, I understand. Rafe frowns, nods his head. I understand. You are dismissed. I hope I never see your faces again. And the magistrate turns and leaves the room. The captain looks at the two of them. Well, that went better than expected. I suggest you leave. Now. Addy and Rafe collect their possessions, and they leave. Addy makes time to collect her donkey from the inn. She has to pay another coin. That's going to be another silver coin out of her dwindling stack of silvers. Rafe will let her keep the rest of the coins that they found, which brings her to a grand total of 14 gold pieces. And the two of them, as the sun is going down, Addy leading her mule Francis, Rafe following along behind with his bow on his back, they exit the gates of Hassenberg for the last time. As they exit the gates, the guards close the gates for the night behind them. And now Addy and Rafe are in the wilds. They're not adventurers. They're not tradesmen. Just simply folk. banished from their homes. Will they find some clue? Will they find the means to prove their innocence? Will Rafi ever know what happened or who killed the little girl in the beginning? Those are questions that will have to be asked in a future episode. Thank you all for tuning in. This was a solo game of Swords and Wizardry Continual Light. I hope you all have a marvelous day. Peace be with you. Bye-bye.